अभी सूरज नहीं डूबा, जरा सी शाम तो हो जाने दो, मैं खुद लौट आऊँगा, पहले मुझे नाकाम तो हो जाने दो, मुझे बदनाम करने का बहाना ढूंढता है ज़माना, बदनाम तो मैं खुद हो जाऊँगा, पहले मेरा नाम तो हो जाने दो। नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं सौरभ स्वागत करता हूँ सबका अपने यूट्यूब चैनल सौरभ मिश्रा नितिन पे। दोस्तों, MBA और प्लेसमेंट से जुड़ी इस सीरीज़ में आज मैं हूँ अपने सीनियर हर्ष नांगिया सर के साथ। वेलकम सर और माय यूट्यूब चैनल, जिनका एक सक्सेसफुल प्लेसमेंट हो चुका है स्पेकल सॉल्यूशंस में। तो आइए जानते हैं इनके साथ कि इनकी जर्नी कैसी रही अभी तक, जब से इन्होंने अपनी जर्नी शुरू की और प्लेसमेंट तक यहाँ तक पहुँचे और अभी प्लेस्ड है, और क्या क्या इन्होंने किया और इनका क्या एक्सपीरियंस रहा, उनसे हम लोग क्या सीख सकते हैं, क्या लर्न कर सकते हैं। तो इन सारे सवालों के साथ मैं हूँ हर्ष नांगिया सर के साथ। तो सर, मेरा पहला सवाल है आपसे कि आपका स्टडी बैकग्राउंड।
आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक सौरभ, जिसने मेरे को ये अपॉर्चुनिटी दी कि मैं अपना की एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करूं और बताऊं कि MBA से प्लेसमेंट्स या फिर आपकी ग्रेजुएशन डिग्री क्या इम्पैक्ट करती है आपके प्लेसमेंट्स पे, या आपको क्या करना चाहिए, सर्टिफिकेशन करना चाहिए, एप्टीट्यूड अच्छा होना चाहिए, या और भी बहुत कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो प्लेसमेंट में हेल्प करती हैं। सबसे पहले तो मैं अपने बारे में बताऊँगा। My name is Harsh Nangia, and I've done BTech from GSS Academy of Technical Education, which is in Noida, from electrical engineering. And then I started preparing for CAT and CMAT. And in 2021, I got selected in MNIT Jaipur, and now I'm a second year student in MNIT Jaipur in finance specialization. And talking about my bachelor's, it was BTech. So we have very high expectations from BTech that the person will get placements and so on and so forth. So I was a student who was a bachelor pass out of 2020 batch. That was COVID time, and we all know that how tough a time was in terms of getting a job, and even in maintaining the job also. Not even survival was difficult at that time. So I was not placed at that time. I was at home, sitting at home, preparing for exams and other government services. So when I get into NIT Jaipur, my foremost thought was that यार बीटेक करना था यहाँ से क्योंकि it's a college for BTech only. We don't know, most of the people don't know that it is also for MBA. सो हमें भी नहीं पता था, हमने भी गूगल से रिसर्च वगैरह करके पता किया कि हाँ यहाँ से MBA वगैरह होता है, एडमिशन लिया, एंड आई वाज वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट फ्रॉम द स्टार्ट दैट आई विल डू गुड हेयर, एंड नॉट इन टर्म्स ऑफ academics, in terms of overall development. And when the placement session started, I was confident that I've worked better to get a job. So yeah, so it was Spekle Solutions, which I was indebted to work for. So Spekle में मेरा selection हुआ. My role is associate data analyst. So it's a technical post. Now you people may be wondering that पहले BTech किया, फिर MBA किया, फिर दोबारा टेक्निकल में चला गया. So it was just like कि मेरे को स्टार्ट नहीं मिल रहा था MBA से. BTech के बाद आई वॉज वेरी स्टिल, नॉट गेटिंग इनफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज़. सो मुझे लगा कि NIT से मुझे BTech का भी फ़ायदा मिल जाएगा जो मैंने BTech किया है, और प्लस मुझे MBA कर रहा हूँ उसका तो फ़ायदा मुझे मिलेगा. तो इसलिए मैंने टेक्निकल पोस्ट में अप्लाई किया, एंड हियर आई एम.
सर, my next question is, does your bachelor's degree help you in MBA journey?
Yes, very much, of course. I've done BTech in electrical. So we have 2 to 3 subjects here in MBA also, which deals in operations. So once you have done your BTech, it is assumed that you're good with numbers, you're good with maths. So operations was all about that only. So it helped me in operations as well as in logical aptitude and reasoning also, which is required, which is must for placements and other situations in terms of getting good placement.
Sir, according to you, analytical certification is necessary parallelly with MBA degree? If yes, then which kind of?
See, first of all, it depends on in what type of domain you want to work in. If you want to work in analytics, then for sure it is very important. And just remember one thing, just doing certification is not sufficient to get a placement. If you are writing Python, SQL in your CV, then you should have a thorough knowledge about that. You should not be in a situation that you have written all those experiences or skills in that, and you're not able to answer that in front of the interviewers. So I feel they are important, but you must at least know what you have written and what you have done.
So tell something about your company and your job profile. Which
Yeah.
kind of task you have to perform?
Yes. So, company which I will be working is Spekle Solutions, which is a startup based in Pune, and it works on US data. It collects healthcare data from US, and it analyzes how things are going in US as per the COVID times, pre-COVID times, post-COVID times. So my role will be to analyze all that data and to get a feasible solution and to make special dashboards according to that, so that the sales of particular pharmaceuticals increases or decreases area wise. So that will be my role.
Sir, my next question is, uh, according to you, what kind of information we have to provide in resume in top? Because interviewers only see our resume for 6 or 10 seconds.
Yes.
Then how we can arrange that?
Yeah, so firstly, I would like to say in that what you are writing must be true to your knowledge. No word should be at all that should be placed in such a way that you don't know about that. And I feel doing certifications, getting 95%, and that will not lead to a good interview. You must write something interesting in that resume so that the interviewer is interested in that, and he might ask questions from that only. So uh, just make sure you lead the interview, not the interviewer. That's the successful way to crack a good placement.
Thank you, sir. Sir, my next question is, have you faced any kind of reaction before your selection?
Yes, I faced rejection, many rejections. In times of BTech, I faced many rejections. I was firstly preparing for GATE to get into PSU, so that was my first rejection. Prior to that, I faced rejection in IIT JEE. I was not selected for JEE Advanced, so rejections are a part of life, and yeah, that they help you in being a good individual because they keep you down to earth.
Sir, suggestions for the students who are thinking of taking finance specialization like you.
Okay, so firstly, I was not from commerce background, so I was as much as afraid as you are in terms of taking finance as specialization. But I am very confident that I'll get able to get the basics of finance. It was difficult for me to understand accounting in the first semester, but I understand that I was not studying accounts in 11th, 12th or my graduation course. So it's not about the specialization. It's about the interest. If you are specifically interested in finance or you want to take your career in finance, then for sure you can go for finance. There's nothing such fear of taking finance as specialization. It's normal as any other specialization.
Thank you, sir. Sir, my next question is work experience necessary for entry-level managerial post?
No, it's not necessary because see, there are companies which are divided into certain groups. First one is the startups, second are the MNCs, third one are the mid-level, which works in a zone that they are growing at a rapid sale, but they are not MNC. So see, startups look for freshers. There's a reason for that. They want individuals that they can work in difficult conditions. They can work in different positions as well, and they can work overall as a team. So in terms of experience, if you are an experienced person, so
And sir, I would like to add something.
yeah.
For fresher
Yeah.
persons, expectation level is
Yes,
lower than
expectations level is also low.
experience.
Yes. So
That's why they are good for in the startups.
yes, and startups look for people who are very eager to work, and you see, experienced people are looking for stability. So that's the major difference. It's nothing that MNCs don't take freshers; they also take freshers. But the thinking level of freshers and an experienced person are a bit different. So as per the requirement of the company hires them.
Thank you, sir. Sir, my next question is, how to got selected for technical post like data analyst from MBA?
Yeah. So, see, it's a very interesting question, and I would love to answer that. Being in MNIT, it's an honor for the technical students to sit in the placements because you don't have any competition. So, I feel that I felt that many a times in MBA, we are 6 to 7 who have done BTech. So, the competition is very much less as compared to those who are pursuing BTech from an MNIT. They'll be facing a lot of competition, and you see the level of them is also not as we are not good as them in terms of educational qualifications because BTech here is ultimate thing. So just make sure you are ready to work. You have got basic skills which the company requires, and you are good in communication and good in aptitude as well. I would like to focus on aptitude as well because many a times I have seen students are not able to qualify for the aptitude as well. Even it is easier or harder, that doesn't matter. Just prepare for that. It not only helps in the placements, it also helps in your own development, own thinking, own capacity of assuming things and rationalizing them.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Sir, my next question is, sir, any kind of certificate course for the students who are thinking of taking finance as major specializations?
Yeah, so if you are wanting to take a finance specialization, firstly make sure your basics are all good.
Sir,
And
which kind of basics?
yeah,
In,
which kind of basics means that the courses you are studying in a first semester, the courses you are studying in a second semester, that should be on your tips because there's nothing hard. See, the course only goes to the other level, just the topic remains the same. Just the explanations and the brief requires the lot. So I feel that if you are getting those concepts well and you are able to interpret them very easily, certain courses like Coursera is offering financial management, financial principles. You can do that, but I feel basics are good. Then you're all good to get into a good company.
okay. Thank you, sir. And sir, according to you, our CGPA, how much role plays in our interview or our placement for our job?
So I've got a CGPA of 7, and it's a bare minimum which a company requires. Company requires 6.5, and I felt that CGPA do matter, but not to an extent that it will not fetch you a placement. It will matter in those companies who are asking for 8 CGPA as well. But I have felt that if you are growing as an all-rounder in all terms, in academics, in your interpersonal skills, in your overall development, in your technical skills as well. So CGPA has a minor role to play in that.
Major thing is your skill and your interpersonal.
You should have a basic CGPA, bare minimum CGPA, which is 7. I
7.
feel yes.
7 and above.
Yeah, 7 and above. Bare minimum is, if you are getting less than 7, then it's a little bit of dilemma for you because companies ask for 7 CGPA as bare minimum.
Okay, sir, my next question is, are you satisfied with your job and doing MBA from MNIT?
Yes, for sure. Firstly, see, I was of the mindset that I should get into a good college. I should be at this level, that level. But when you grow, you realize that satisfaction is the ultimate key to your peace. So, doesn't matter in which college you are studying, doesn't matter which specialization you have taken, doesn't matter in which company you got selected. Just be satisfied. If you want to work on it, you work on it. You get a better placement, but don't be in a regret that I'm not getting this, I'm not getting that. Just be satisfied. So I'm completely satisfied with what I have. I'll be working on my skills more. If I'll be getting a chance to sit in the placement again, then I'll be for sure looking for more. But I'm satisfied.
Okay. Sir, my last question is, how you see your life in your last semester?
Yeah. So
Because
I'm
now you are placed, you are
yes,
mentally calm and
yes,
composed.
yes,
You
yes.
have not any kind of mental pressure there.
Yes.
Then how you
So
see?
I'll be looking to just interact with people, the one who are my roommates, the one who are studying BTech here. I'll be more active in analytics, sports, And the things I
would you
like
like to explore Jaipur more and more?
yeah, I've explored already the Jaipur. I'll be exploring more of Rajasthan as well.
Okay.
So yeah, he's right. Not that sort of pressure that I'm not placed yet, but yeah, some sort of pressure that how will be life after the after I pass out from here. So that type of pressure is also is also very important to handle. But yeah, I'll be enjoying my life now for 3 to 4 months. Not in terms of properly neglecting my studies, but to a certain level that I maintain my academics as well as my hobbies and other skills.
Okay. Thank you, Nange sir. Thank you so much for your time and many congratulations for your job and a great future ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Saurabh.
Thank you so
It was great to have a meaningful conversation
Yes.
with you, your subscribers,
Yeah.
and I hope that all will take a valuable lesson or key learnings from it, if it helps in their grooming as well. Thank you.
थैंक यू। तो दोस्तों इस वीडियो में इतना ही, अब मिलते हैं अपने अगली वीडियो में। आई होप कि आपने सर के द्वारा बताई कि सारी बातों को सुना और समझा होगा, और जहाँ भी आपको लगे कि इनसे सीख के अपने आप में इम्प्रूव करना चाहिए तो आप बिल्कुल करें। और इसी तरह के इन्फॉर्मेटिव और प्लेसमेंट से जुड़ी न्यूज़ को देखने के लिए, बातों को, इन्फॉर्मेशन को देखने के लिए आप मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो को लाइक करें। अपना कमेंट ज़रूर बताएं कि आपको वीडियो कैसा लगा। तब तक के लिए खुश रहें, स्वस्थ रहें, अपना और अपनों का ख्याल रखें। धन्यवाद।